Hi there, RC Girl here. Today we're going to talk about the NHX EZPRO Quad RC charger. I've been testing this out for the past month and a half or so. I took it to an RC event, Proline by the Fire, recently. You can charge 4 batteries at once. This was the perfect charger to take to an RC event like that. It'll also be great for track days. Nice portable design, really user-friendly interface, and has some really powerful specs. Today we're going to show you guys what's included in the box. I'll show you guys how it works and I'll share my initial thoughts. Let's take it away. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Here you're going to find RC reviews, tips and tricks, run videos, flight videos, and other things related to RC. So make sure to like and subscribe if you guys want to see more, and also head over to my Instagram, Facebook, and Patreon. Huge thank you to my patrons on Patreon for all your support. All right, let's dive on in. Alrighty, here we go. The EZPRO Quad charger. You can charge off of AC and DC power. And this is from NHX. I have a couple different components from NHX. They make batteries, they make different components for RC. Really great company. I have liked everything I have from them. Also, I think this is the most powerful charger that I've ever owned. 100 watts per port, kind of nuts. And it can charge pretty much any battery out there for the RC hobby on the market. Mostly I am using LiPo batteries. It can charge up to 6 cell LiPos. It can also charge high voltage LiPos, lithium iron, lithium ion, NaMH, NiCad, PB, whatever that stands for, I have no idea. Probably should know that. But yeah, pretty much any battery on the market this is compatible with. Also, for all the RC nerds that want all the specs, here you go. Feel free to pause the video if you want to check any of these out. What comes in the box as well, it's going to come with a lot of different adapters. So it comes spec'd with XT60, which is great because that's what I run on my batteries. But if you don't have XT60, it has adapter options that allows you to run pretty much any connector type that I can think of. Let's open it up. All right, here is everything that comes in the box. So you're gonna get all your adapters, which is really nice that they include all these. You're gonna have the charger itself, which is really nice, actually nice and compact for being such a powerful charger. We'll go over that in more detail in a second. You're gonna get your wall charger unit that plugs into the back right here. It's gonna plug into the back of our charger. And we have our instructions manual. Take a look at that. You can see here that if you have XT60 connectors, you can plug directly in to the charger. But if you don't, they provide all these adapters that are compatible with so many different battery types, which is also nice if you're at an event. Usually people are running different battery types. It allows you to easily have friends with other connector types use your battery charger. So you're gonna get your JST, you're gonna get your Futaba, you're gonna get your IC3, which are a lot of the Horizon Hobby batteries. These are the Tamiya plugs, kind of the old school ones. You're gonna get your XT90, which are your huge batteries. You're gonna get Deans, which are also pretty common. You're gonna get your IC5s. Also provides these alligator plugs. So kind of nice included as part of the box. All right, now let's plug this guy in and take a look. So there's no on and off switch, so once you plug it into the wall, it's going to immediately power up. I also had a really good experience at the event powering this off of a generator, and it did just fine, charging 4 batteries off a generator. It comes with a really nice bright blue LCD display, which is high contrast. This is the same interface. If you're familiar with those IMAX chargers, it uses the same interface. So all the programming is going to be exactly the same if you're familiar with that platform. So if we look on the side here, this is going to be our port A, and you can see this little red light is indicating that this is the port that is active on the interface. So that's the one that you're currently operating on the front. You can use this to toggle through. So now we're on port B, port C here, and then lastly port D on the side. Each one comes with its own balance port. So the balance lead on your battery plugs in here. And your battery lead is going to plug in there if you have XT60. Otherwise, you're going to use your adapter in each of these ports. So A, we got B, C, and then D on the side. This also has a really nice powerful fan on the back. Usually when you're charging, the fan is going pretty much full power. Charging 4 batteries can tend to get hot for a charger, but this one has a really nice powerful fan. Not too loud, but powerful enough to keep it cool. So really nice. And if we look at the interface here, let's walk through how to charge a battery. We're actually going to get this going and charge 4 different battery types at once just to see how it handles. I did a bunch of battery charge tests with this the first day, and then also used it a ton at Proline by the Fire, and it did really nice. So I'm impressed so far. All right, I grabbed a couple batteries from my stash, and I wanted to show you guys a couple different connector types and different cell counts, and we're gonna get these all going at once on this single charger. I have an NHX 2S with an XT60, and this one's gonna plug directly in, which is kind of nice. So let's put that one on port A. We also have a smart battery. This is an IC3 connector. This is from Spectrum. This charger can charge smart batteries as long as it has a separate balance lead. If it's the G2 batteries that only come with this cable without the balance lead, it can't charge those. So it can charge smart batteries, just not the G2 batteries. So this is a 3S from Spectrum. This is gonna go in port B. Put that there. Next, we have these 2 big Chungus batteries here. These are a 4-cell and a 6-cell. This is from Power Hobby. It comes with an IC5 connector, so a bigger connector type, one of the older connector types from Spectrum. That's gonna go on port C. And then lastly, we have this huge one, 6S. This goes in the Draco, and it has an IC5 connector. So one of the more modern connector types from Spectrum. It's not a G2 battery, so it comes with its own balance cable here, and this is gonna go in port D. All right, let's hook them all up. For our first battery, since it's an XT60 battery connector, we can plug that directly into the charger. One thing I wish this did come with is extension leads for our balance cables, because you plug these in here and it tends to kind of not be long enough to allow the battery to sort of dangle. So what I did, I picked up a couple of these extension leads, super cheap. I think they were like $3 or $4 each. Instead of plugging your balance cable directly into the charger, you can plug this into the charger. And then it allows a little bit more extension of your leads, and so they don't tug on your battery. And we'll just plug that into here. Let's look at the interface here. We currently have port D selected, so we're going to use this middle button here and select it once, and that's going to transition it to port A. And then you can toggle through using this plus and minus here through all the different battery types. We're just going to select LiPo battery, and you press start or enter button here. And then here you can toggle through all the different charge modes. So you can do charge, you can do fast charge, storage charge, discharge, or balance. We're going to select balance. And since our battery is a 5800, we're going to charge at 1C. And once we select balance, you select enter. Then it'll toggle to the amp selector. We're going to do charge at 1C, so that means 5.8. We're going to select enter. This is a 2-cell battery, so we're going to make sure that we have 2-cell, and we're going to press enter. And then to start, you hold down the start button. It's going to check your battery, make sure all the settings are correct. Battery was full. Since it was full, let's actually put it into storage mode so we can storage charge this battery. So we're going to select enter again. And here we're going to go select storage, press enter, 5.8. And it's gonna check the battery. And then confirm one last time. There we go. And you hear the fan kicking on. Okay, let's do our second battery. This one is an IC3, so we're gonna use the IC3 EC3 connector adapter. And this one's a 2200, so we're gonna select the right port, port B. So we got port B. Here, we're gonna select LiPo battery. We're gonna charge this one, balance charge it. And it is a 2200, we're gonna charge at 1C, so that's good. We'll select balance, select 2.2 amps, and then it is a 3-cell. So we're going to select enter, hold that down, and confirm one last time. All right, there we go. And here you can see, you can go through each and see each of the cells. And it's currently going to be balancing them, and then it's going to charge. You can see your percentage. All right, let's do our next one. Hold it down. And confirm. And our last battery, let's get this one going. Again, we're gonna need an adapter. We can check how each of our batteries are doing. So let's go to port A. Almost charged our 2-cell, that one should be done soon. Port B. This one's getting really close too. Looks like all these batteries were pretty much charged up already. Port C. This one's nearly done. And port D, which we just started. So this one, 3.8. So this was in storage mode, our big 6S. Looks pretty nice and balanced as well. Maybe 1 cell a little bit higher. All right, so it makes a little tone. I just missed it. I was trying to catch that, but it makes a di-di-di-di-di when the battery's finished. So this is port C, and our Power Hobby battery is now done. So we're gonna stop that, and you can pull out your battery. Another neat thing this has is a battery meter. So if you don't know if your battery is charged or not, you just plug it into one of the ports, select the port, and select battery meter. And it'll show you what each of the cells is charged to. So this one looks needs a little balancing. Another thing they have is battery memory. So if you have very specific settings that you want to charge a battery to, you can go in there, you select enter. So you select that battery type and then you toggle through the settings. You can select a certain voltage and a current that you want to charge at if you want to charge at 2 amps. And you can select a discharge current, a discharge per cell. So yeah, basically you can set the settings and then you can select those on a certain port. You can also check the resistance of your battery. I'm not super familiar with that function, but if you are, it has the option to check that. I should also mention a couple safety things. Never leave your battery chargers, any battery charger, unattended if you are charging. Very dangerous. There have been lipo fires of friends that I know of, their batteries being unattended and lighting their garages on fire. So please, please, please do take extra precautions. Read the instructions manual in detail. Do not leave your batteries unattended. I hope you guys enjoyed that quick overview of the EZPRO Quad charger from NHX. Huge thank you to Nitro Hobbies for sending one of these out for me to try out. I actually had them pretty much overnight this to me so that I could use it and test it out at Proline by the Fire. Really great charger to have on hand. I brought a couple others as well just in case, but this one was so nice. Really great to have all the different adapter types as well so that my friends could use it. Also a fair price. I believe this is going for about $220 at the time of filming this, so very reasonable for a 4-port charger. One thing I do wish that they provided an extension for the balance cable. You don't want to pull on those, and some of my batteries just have really stubby ones. You don't want those to be dangling from the charger. So I'll put a link to the charger in the description box below if you guys want to check it out, and also a link to those balance extension ports. All right, that is it for this video. Got a lot more videos coming your way. I have a ton of products sitting behind me, just waiting to be reviewed with the holidays coming up. Looking forward to sharing more videos with you guys. Thanks again to Nitro Hobbies. Huge thank you, as always, to my patrons on Patreon. I appreciate your continued support. Or see you later.